Yeah. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Can you guys hear me? Huh? Well, I need to know because I don't know if it's working or not. It says it is. It's Wednesday. You guys got a home? Huh? 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 Junkyard said, hi, good Gretchen. All right. I don't, hopefully we don't have any problems. Um, I got, I had to, I upgraded my internet, but it still wouldn't start this morning for some reason. So this is telling me it is YouTube. It's not my internet. Gretchen said hi, Junkyard. Um, I upgraded from 500 to 2000 and got higher quality speed. I think it works a lot faster. You click on something, it uploads really fast. But it still would not let me stream this morning without signing out and signing back in again. So, by the way, tell Ty I said happy birthday if she's still home, Kevin. I know she usually gets up in the morning and dresses on her way out to the car so she can get away from you faster. So, if she's still in the house, tell her I said happy birthday. Evidently, I need a green card. So. Morning, Ron. You know that little deep fryer I had you pick up for me there, Ron? The one you had in your garage for a year? I sold that, or we sold that a couple of weeks ago. We made enough money on that. It actually would have paid for the trip down to where you guys were and dinner and everything. So we made a profit on it. It was worth the trip. Let's put it that way. Got an ad coming up in 50 seconds. I don't know why this is doing this now. It never did before. You know, until a few weeks ago when I started doing that. Well, um, I'm sure I didn't screw some innocent buyer. He broke down cut hay yesterday. Yeah. Morning, Kathy. You're looking lovely as ever. No, unlike your Cub Cadets, he got great value for his money. They do, Amish. They do. But like I said, uh, I called. I went in to change the password on my internet, and they wanted to know which modem I wanted to change it on. Well, I didn't understand what they were talking about, so I clicked on one, and they said that modem's in a different state. And then all of a sudden, my internet shut off. So I had to call them. I finally got a tech on the phone. I said, "Hey, this is what happened. I went to change the internet password on my modem, and it asked which one. So I clicked on one, and it said that modem was in a different state. So he had me read the numbers off in the modem that we had, and then he punched that one in. He said, "Well, where's the other one at?" I said, "I don't have another modem." So he took that off. He said, "All right, I'm gonna delete that one." We had high winds yesterday, sleet, ice and snow, and yeah, it was goofy. So, anyways, he told me what I was paying a month. He said, "You're at 500 gigabytes or whatever the hell it is." He said, "I can raise you up to 2,000 and give you Peacock TV for $12 a month less than what you're paying." Well, I said, "Well, sign me up." So I got that, and I already pay for Peacock right now, so we can watch Reels TV, and that's 11.99 a month. So actually, I'll be saving $24 a month because I'm not paying for the Peacock either. Plus, I'm getting better internet for $12 less. Trade. I hope that the winds blow. So Peacock TV, I don't know. No, I know what you're talking about. No, no, I don't. Gee, junkyard, I never made the connection. Yeah, yeah, I remember the old Peacock. Now I had to go back a few. I had to go back in the memory bank first. I don't understand it either, Amish. This internet works fast. It works good, but like I said, I still had to restart my YouTube. So that's telling me it's got to be in the YouTube itself. It's not me. Yeah, you had to hit it with a club to jog the memory. Oh, Huh. That gold one's a nice mower. 16 horse. Ooh. I circled. Sorry.
Start looking at stupid stuff like that.
Well,
That's why it starts.
Kevin sent me something. I thought it was
Who cares
important.
what Kevin says?
I know. There. I thought it was important, but
Well,
evidently.
you should have known that when he said he sent you that. No. Look at it later. It's Monday to stop the world for Kevin.
I know. I know. I know.
Well,
But you know, Kathy is my retarded brother, so I have to, make sure that he
yeah,
feels
yeah.
he feels like he's wanted.
Did you tell everybody your friends the last time you went to the bathroom? I wrote on there. Dog tells it all. Show. That's what it is. You tell everything, every move you make. Yeah.
What did I say? I was just talking about getting the internet.
Prior to that,
Well, I can just sit here and look pretty.
What we sold, what we paid for the thing. Can't wait till tractor show. I mean, everything that you sell, you're gonna get a piece of paper so that you can.
I will write it all down and have a complete list for these people.
Yeah.
Every night.
Yeah.
I know I go through it every night, big boy.
Yeah. Full crap.
Henpecked every night. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to be detailed, but oh no! Oh. Well, the only difference between me and you fellers is because I put it out there for everybody to see. Uh, it's chilly today, 34 degrees. It's only supposed to be 52 on Sunday, I think, Easter Sunday. Oh, yeah. How big a ham you getting? I know. Because it's 420. Yeah. Damn. We're having ham, macaroni salad, potato salad, I think, green bean casserole, baked beans, sweet potatoes, I believe, uh, and a bunch of desserts. You have to ask Kath what the menu really is. I don't know. I know I got to make baked beans for it. I would think that corn would pop, you know. I'm just asking. Right, the money gets high. Uh, well, go ahead and get your hairs cut. I think I better take out one of the hams. Yeah, it brings out the white in the popcorn. If I take out one of the hams Thursday, put it in the refrigerator and let it start thawing out, so it's ready for Sunday morning. Columbus Day is a big lie. He didn't discover America. And all these history books still say he did, but he didn't. The Vikings were here 300, 400 years before he was. It's right, since you work so hard. And I don't blame you. I completely understand that 100% there, Junkyard. Ouch. And Fingers hurt so bad today. Tell you what, I must have been tuckered out yesterday because went in to watch TV at 10:30 yesterday afternoon, and then around 12:30 or something like that, I was watching TV still. The next thing I know, Kathy's yelling at me, "Hey, I'm going to the store." I said, "All right." Well, I get up to go to the bathroom, and it's after 4 o'clock. I got me a nice little 3.5 hour snooze. Huh. Yeah, but who does she want it from? Robert? Yeah. Well, they all got casinos. Got an ad coming up in 55 seconds. I want to show you or tell you how impressed they are, until you see their bank accounts. I don't exactly understand how, or the law of it is why, Indians can own casinos, but white people can't, or Americans can't. I don't understand that. Native Americans, excuse me, Native Americans. Got to be politically correct. But then again, what is a Native American? Because you know, they immigrated. They immigrated here too. Yeah, it's a big payoff. What you doing, Pumpkin? She says, "Oh, I feel heat." She's standing over there by the register that comes out of the wall for the foyer, so she can get warmed up. You're not cold. She'll walk in the living room and lay on top of the register like she owns the heat. Well, like Marcy said, Al, with that metal plate on your head, that's sort of like putting a lid on an empty jar. And he said, sort of like putting a bra on you. I bet they do. Air conditioned. Probably got elevators in them too. Oh man. So, anything new from Monday? Other than you had to bale hay? Love you too, Kevin. From all the sex last night? Well, hello, buddy. I think it. I don't think he really is going back to bed. I think he's just getting on, FaceTime with Robert. You know. Joe is back. Oh, back to his usual self. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. It's 4-shot Wednesday, water glass. Somebody posted something. He had a picture of Joe's shark. Oh, Joe to save his life, and I wrote chum. You know what he did with the chum would be up to him. If he was smart, he'd throw it back at the sharks. Not Joe. He'd probably use it for life preservers. Good morning, Square Table. I have to visit the little boy's room. I will be right back. That's right. The internet caught up. Huh. What's that? The one that the Salvadorian president won't return because he don't want to smuggle one back in the United States? That's right. I had a salad chicken. I had a salad with chicken in it last night for dinner. Onions, tomato, cucumber, pepper jack cheese, chicken, and chipotle dressing and lettuce. It was pretty tasty. Let us pray. That's right. So I heard something about that. I don't know what the gist is on that Salvadorian or whatever the hell it is, but they said he was kicked out of the country illegally or whatever. Anybody know anything about that? I just caught the last part of it. I didn't get to catch it all, or and exactly who's paying to go see these or this little darling in El Salvador? They accidentally sent him out, huh? Isn't he a gang member to begin with? Isn't he here illegally? Well, if he's a gang member and is here illegally, I don't think they accidentally sent him out accidentally. I don't know. But if he fits one of them criteria, then he. Hey, Teddy Shoes, you old snuggle bunny, you. Hi, Tenny. Hey, see, Tenny's underneath the covers watching Iron Dog 63 like this. Hi, Iron Dog. Oh, yeah. Me and Kenny spent many a morning snuggled up in the same room. That's right. I just don't want cornbread to get mad at me. You know, I, I hate to get whipped. Uh, I know he won't. How are you feeling, Tenny? With both hands, dog. With both hands. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Well, tell them I'm thinking of them. Hopefully everything's okay. Your ad coming up in 55 seconds. You're welcome. Thank you. Hmm. Oh. I was watching, or I was looking at Facebook yesterday. Somebody spent was convicted um, of rape in this city, and the person that he raped found out he got 3 to 15 years. The person that he raped found out he got paroled yesterday after only 3 years. But minimum sentence 3 years. So she's putting his name out there and everything else on Facebook on a group, so people will know what he is. I don't, I think it was wrong for what she did, and I think it's wrong for what he did. Um, there's probably going to be consequences to that post.
What?
Nothing. I'm just
Issues?
I'm just looking at my bride. I love her dearly. I do. Looking lovely as ever.
Pay attention to your friends.
I'm paying attention to you.
So. Oh, wait.
Kyler, I'm telling you.
No, that's not Kyler.
Yeah, extra bail money, right?
Oh.
I gotta find that.
Ever tell a soul in this house that you love them. That's tough.
I gotta find that Ziploc gallon jar or bag of matches out there.
If I didn't have to go through that. Poor Tyler. Oh.
He didn't complain.
He didn't come back looking right either.
Oxygen deprivation.
See, that's why he was. He didn't cough all night, but he was in there choking.
He did too cough all night. I did. I was awake most of the night. I heard him.
Well, I mean, you slept all day.
Well, it's because I was awake all night.
You slept all day.
I know because I was awake all night the night before.
Oh.
Oh, quit it. I got the fan on. What more do you want?
2 cookies. Get in there. And 8:30 is the bedtime tonight.
8:30.
Yeah.
I said, can you do my hair?
No, you didn't ask me. You did it yourself. Go.
Huh. I wonder what she was complaining about. Huh. Well, he should be. All them crooked BAStards ought to be arrested. Each and every one of them, starting with Adam Schiff. He had to be arrested. Cost the American government, 32 American people, taxpayers, $32 million on an investigation he knew was fraud. She, I don't know. Is that the one that tried to convict Trump? I don't know. I don't keep track of names anymore. Yeah, okay. That the one in New York or in Georgia? I can't remember which state. Letitia James, yeah. That's the Georgia one, right? New York City.
Get a few more. You can keep that on your face how you want to. Your palm face. I don't care. I can tell you that. How long you're on your, that braid looks like shit. You go to school with that.
Huh.
And I'm gonna tell you that now.
Oh, well, it doesn't ever stop. Kathy come in the bedroom last night around, I don't know, 5 after 9. She says, get out of your chair and come here. I said, oh, all right. She walked over and the kitty was laying there on the rug in front of the door. She reached down, picked her up like she didn't wasn't upset one bit. She knew she had to go in the coop, and Kathy handed her to me, and I carried her out there, and she wasn't mad at all. That's the first time in a long time she hadn't been mad going in her kennel at night. Evidently, she's come to the realization that when the kids are here, she has to sleep in the coop. So. No, what? She didn't do anything, did she? Please elaborate. I mean, being that you're calling me a liar, so. She didn't, I thought she just let you pick her up. She didn't say anything, did she? Yeah, she's been out for 2 days, so. I let her out this morning, and she jumped on top of the cage and wanted me to pet her. So, no hard feelings. Didn't get tore up or nothing. Ah, kitty. Yeah. Junkyard said, "Hi, good Gretchen again." Gretchen?
What?
Junkyard said, "Hi, good Gretchen again."
Hi.
Kids are staying tonight again, and then Friday night. We have 2 of them Friday night, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So she'll be out. She can stay out when Gretchen and Harley are here. It's just when Kyler's here. So, so she'll be able to stay out of the coop for the next 3 or 4 days after tonight. What do you mean wrong? Coop DeVille? We have kids tomorrow night too? You know, one word answers just don't cut it. You need to elaborate.
Listen.
Huh?
This is why, just talk about yours, because you know nothing about anything else when it comes to me or these guys. You're wrong. The reason why, to get right back there, I have the little guy for tonight and tomorrow. Okay? So I got him 2 more nights.
All right.
And all day Friday. Okay? So there's that. You don't know.
All right. Well, we'll just put him in the coop then.
Well, and then on your kitty,
Don't you talk bad about that little girl.
she didn't expect that because she had been out playing racetrack. So she just laid there.
Yeah. But she didn't meow or hiss or nothing.
It wouldn't matter. It would not
Can I
matter.
have another one?
You can eat them all.
What's she eating?
Them cookies case made. Okay?
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Are they good?
So, well, they've sat there. You could have had one. So,
I didn't want them.
well, then.
I don't like fruit pizzas, and So that would make
Well, you know what? That'd solve that.
solve that problem,
You're
didn't it?
weird. Gretchen, just. Well, hurry up.
Yeah, you got like 10 minutes to eat those 3 cookies.
No. Yeah. Trying to get something right.
How about if I get right upside your head?
I know you had a dream in the night, didn't you?
Martin, you got a dream.
You had a dream, didn't you?
I had to put a roll of quarters in between because my hands don't close enough. So I have to put some quarters in there to stiffen them up.
Yeah. You wouldn't even be able to hang on to them. Okay. Go ahead. You do the most talking in the morning than you do all day. The rest of the time, it's like a nursing home. And they're holding up TV with TV so loud.
You say something?
Yeah, that's all you do. That's all you do with your mouth wide open.
Hey, you better knock it off, lady.
Oh, I said that.
I don't know who you think you're talking to.
You? I said your mouth could be an ashtray. Just go ahead and flip the cigarette.
Better mute that video. Huh?
What?
Said you better mute that video. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Like Fred Sanford said, I'd like you to give me 5 right on inside your lips.
Not a big talk.
Huh?
Talk a big talk.
Okay, make it 10. Oh. Man, my arthritis is killing me, Kev.
Huh?
Serious.
Let me see.
My hands hurt really bad.
I could show you therapy.
That's why they look this way.
I don't know if you'd like it, but I could.
Every time I held your hand, you used to crush my fingers with your death grip because you didn't want to let go of me. And now my hands are,
Wow.
because
What are you
you
getting into?
just didn't want to let go of me because, Yeah, I know. They lost their soda pop money too. What, $6 billion or whatever? I don't understand why in the hell we are funding any college. They're all private institutions, If the government money if our tax money is going to fund them, then anybody and everybody should be able to go to college, regardless of your academic credits. Because you didn't do good in high school doesn't mean you can't go to college. Maybe you decided when you got older at the age of 25, hey, I'm not doing so well. Maybe I had to go to college and get a better job, get a degree. Just because you didn't put any effort in it during high school doesn't mean you won't do it during college. Yeah, we are contributing to the delinquency.
Well, what was you going to be?
I wanted to be a brain surgeon.
Oh, jeez. What's that?
Are they good? Huh? They must be, huh?
All right, now you want to talk crap, eh?
No, I'm just saying they are good.
Huh?
I just don't like a fruit pizza. I'm sorry.
It's like Kyler chewing gum. Oh, jeez, I could take that gum right out of his mouth. It just drives me nuts. Smacking it.
Yeah, shut the water off. Shut everything off.
What did you have for dinner last night?
Mac and cheese
Really?
Mac and cheese.
with hot dogs in it.
Oh, and that's special.
You're the Galloping Gourmet.
Whoa.
Huh.
Oh,
It was good.
I'm sure. Until you get older and you're like your dad and you wore out on mac and cheese and hot dogs. Well, I was coming to fit so good when I go to fix it once in a blue moon here. Hell.
Oh, it's because they like that box macaroni and cheese
Yeah.
with the powdered sugar, powdered
Wow.
cheese in it. So,
Gross.
hey, actually, that does sound good tonight. Mac and cheese and cube steak
No,
for
we're
dinner.
having that Sunday.
Okay,
Uh,
that's right.
2 people making it. Lindsay's like, and I don't care who's making it, because Kate said she was going to.
Okay.
It'll be a cook-up, because I'm making it too. I don't
Huh.
care what you do.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure one's going to be made with Kraft macaroni and cheese. The other one's going to be made with Mueller's egg noodles or macaroni.
Supposedly yours is southern, or
Huh.
sure. it
We
is.
could, yeah, that's right. We could have the Alabama Mama special there, Junkyard. Spaghetti. Uh, I know what we'll have for dinner. I got a turkey roll out there. I'll put it in the crock pot with a couple jars of turkey gravy and cook it that way with mashed taters and corn. That sounds good.
Gotta get your face wiped.
There you go.
No, we're leaving in 3 minutes. Sorry.
What do you mean? Oh, you got to go to school.
Well, they have to too.
Well, I'm glad it's working.
It's what?
It's boring.
Boring.
Yeah.
School's boring? Don't you like recess? Is that your favorite class?
Yeah. Is your face dirty or what? Or? Handsome?
Thank you.
I was talking to my grandson.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me again. Sorry.
Why? Oh, you're leaving in 2 minutes. Make sure your tablet's off. You gotta get it charged.
Is hers charged?
She has a charger in there. Leave things low.
Okay. Well, I got another cord here. I'm trying. Well, that's for small. So what's everybody's Easter plans? Our daughter's having Easter at her house. We're gonna have an Easter egg hunt. Kathy filled a bunch of plastic eggs with candy in it.
Do you know how to work it?
Um,
How? How do I open it?
Huh?
How do I open it?
Gretchen and Harley's going.
Put some water in it.
Then
How do I-
Connie's
Stop it. It's
sister,
already open.
she's got 5 grandkids going.
Look, Tyler, come here.
Is that electric or gas? Kathy bought one of them at an auction a couple years ago for $20 or $25.
Did it come out?
I love it.
Close it.
What's this for?
That's if you take the cap off. Don't take the cap off, it comes out harder. Okay?
Why?
Why, Tyler? And that better come home with you.
Okay.
Put it in your backpack, please. Put your coat on.
I want a backpack.
Well, you're almost done with school.
Where'd you get that from? Harbor Freight?
Don't let something happen to
Okay.
Oh, well, hers is on wheels.
you.
Then has I think 3 tips. It's got the spray foam tip, high pressure tip, and then a spray tip. Homer Depot. Yeah. Is it plug-in electric or does it take a 20 volt rechargeable battery?
Come on.
That's the kind of pressure washer you need is a rechargeable battery one.
Let's go. Where's Naya?
Naya.
Sorry.
Quit. No, we're not. Get your backpack.
She was just sitting on the couch. We didn't even have her stuff there.
You don't want on it at all? Move it.
Bye guys, love ya. Have a good day at school.
I love
There you go. I take ours downstairs and put it in the basement. A lot of people, that's the biggest mistake they do in cold weather. They'll leave their pressure washers out in their garage or whatever. And if they don't run RV antifreeze through it, it ruins the pumps. I have bought probably 6, I believe, pressure washers. And the only reason why I bought them is because of the motor. Because the pumps are no good. A lot of them will tell you the pump isn't working. That's why I'm selling it. Well, it's because you left it out in the cold, with water in it, and it's ruined the pump. Or it's ruined the valve body on it. So you just buy it and use the engine on it. And the ones that, if the pump isn't bad, then you got a nice little water pump there, but you still the valve body on it, the regulator, that's where it sucks. Oh yeah. I I think the most expensive one I ever bought, power washer. I get $15 for it at the Goodwill, and I knew it was junk because the pump had a crack in it. But I just bought it for the motor. I bought one out of a scrap truck right across the street. Guy was scrapping. I said, "Hey, is that a pressure washer there?" "Yeah." "What do you got to have for it?" "Make me an offer." I said, "I'll give you $5 for it. That's more than what you're going to get for it at the scrapyard." He jerked it out of the truck, brought it. I wheeled it across the street, give him his $5. I hit it with starting fluid. She started right up, started running. Now her little Ryobi, that's electric. That's good. I like it. Years ago, um, when I was working at the trucking company, I was looking into buying uh, a steam power washer, and I almost did. Um, and I should have bought one, and I didn't. But if I'd have bought it, I was already guaranteed. The trucking company that I worked for, they already guaranteed me $100 a truck to wash them once a week. I said, "You got 50 trucks here." "Oh yeah." I said, "Hell, that's a full-time job right there at $100 a week. $100 a truck." And I almost, I swear, I almost did it. I was going to have my son do the power washing, because mainly it's going to be at night, because trucks come in at 5:30 at night and wash the truck. Start up, this truck and work your way down until you get them all washed, and then next week start all over again. But at $100 a truck, that was cheap for them, cheap for us. But then in Ohio, that's where we were. They passed a bill in order to wash trucks. You had to have a containment system. So you had to buy, you know, um, a liner and drive the truck on the liner, and then the liner would collect the water, and you had to pump it back into a tank. Well, then you had, to get rid of that water. Well, now you're talking a big ass headache. A lot of these trucking companies now that have their own wash facilities, they have their own truck bay with a wash facility in it, and you know, it's a lot easier that way. Oh yeah, a steam a steam power washer is the best thing you can get, man. It takes the grease and everything else right off in there. When I worked for the garbage company, we had a nice steam power washer, but the problem of it is our water was so bad out there that after about 6 months, the coils inside that steam power washer were almost completely plugged with the minerals in the water. And you know how most corporations are. They don't think about the big picture, so they just go out and buy another one instead of putting a filtration system out there to filter the water to get rid of most of the minerals out of it and the deposits out of it, so you wouldn't have to spend the $5,000 on a power washer every 6 months. A lot of things, a lot of times with the steam power washers, you got to cool them down after you get done. A lot of these guys, they would just shut them off, but you can't do that. You have to shut the heat off and then continue running water through the coil. If you don't, it'll actually collapse the coils on it, the heater coil, and then it ain't no good. So you got to run cool water through it until the water actually gets, room temperature or or cooler. Well, we had a lot of guys. They'd run that steam, pressure washer for 20 minutes and then just shut it off. Man, you're gonna actually kill somebody because one day it's gonna build up enough pressure and that coil is gonna explode and it's gonna hurt somebody. It'll sure clean an engine though. I gotta powder my nose. Oh, we got ad coming up. I gotta powder my nose and get a cup of coffee. So. Oh, come on. There we go. Wild onions. Because you picked your wild onions. Oh, quit, pumpkin. What are you doing? Hey, come here. Come on, get up here. Come on. Get up here, Papa. Come on. No? Why was she complaining? Because she wanted them to get bigger? Or she didn't want you picking her wild onions? Or she knew she was going to have to spend $56 for a dozen eggs? Yes. Quit, you little sneaky kitty. I bet they are good in scrambled eggs. I see wild onions every once in a while. I've never picked any, but it looks like there's a bunch growing across the street right now. Well, they brought in all that dirt when they tore the house down. Oh. It's safe to say that wasn't, sifted dirt. So. What you looking at, Pumpkin? Huh? What's a good girl? Who's a good girl? You trying to get Papa? Huh? No. She likes to play. I gotta trim her nails because she plays too hard. She doesn't realize she's trying to scratch you, or she does scratch you, but she needs them toenails clipped. Come in.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Right.
She's got these industrial rugs, that you see in an office complex. Where I got one right here, and she'll first thing in the morning she scratches on that, and then she's got a scratch pad and stuff over there. But her nails are sharper than scalpels. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. About same She about played in that movie Survivor outside.
When they scratch, that sharpens their claws, I think. Yeah, so I need to hold her down and either file them or cut them. And I'm almost half tempted to take her to the vet and have her declawed front and back because she's not ever going to be an outdoor cat unless she gets out by accident. Hmm. Hmm. So what'd you have for breakfast this morning? Junkyard scrambled eggs and onions? It is a cold morning. Welcome back, Kathy. Well, I bet it was good. Damn it. I don't understand why this thing is doing what it's doing, but because it just buffered here a second ago. It's got to be YouTube. Well, it just buffered it about 2 minutes ago. Say, good morning, workers. Ouch. Oatmeal's pretty good too, yeah. We we made me buy that instant oatmeal. That's the easiest, but I don't mind making oatmeal every once in a while in a pan. My dad's mom, my grandma, she used to make when my dad was young. She would make fried oatmeal, and what they would do is they would make oatmeal the regular way, and then she'd put butter in a frying pan, and then a scoop of oatmeal in there. You know, like a make it like a dollop or whatever you want to call it, and let it fry on one side. Then she'd flip it over and fry it on the other side and smash it down a little bit, make it look like a oatmeal patty, and then they'd top it off with either maple syrup or brown sugar. And they used to sell fried mush too. My dad mush because he used to eat it all the time when he was a kid. No. Oh, pumpkin. Yeah, he's a good girl. Want to come up here? Want to see you up here? Oh, oh, yeah. Look at here. Oh, that's a good girl. Yes, sir. Are you Nana's favorite kitty? Okay, just lay right there and take yourself a siesta. Yeah, ad coming up in 55 seconds. We're making money, Pumpkin. I know she will. She's got to get in her 40 naps a day. I walked in the bedroom. She's sleeping on the bed. I said, "How dare you come in here and take a nap without me?" Ah, attempts to jump Friday. A pretty girl. Harbor Freight. No, I'm not frozen. It's me and the kitty. We're on commercial. Did you and Kevin get done doing FaceTime? I don't know. They don't have an auction, I don't think, listed this weekend. So, I have an auction to do on the 24th of May. It's going to be a government auction. So I don't know what they're having either, but the last time I went there, they had a bunch of stuff for food services, and I picked up a bunch of stuff for free because nobody else wanted it. Um, Insulated food boxes, that you can stack, or you can put food in and then keep it warm. I brought as many home as I could get in my car. You just got done? Yeah. Well, congratulations. I don't think the kitty wanted to hear that. I know, I asked. Excuse me for asking. I should know better. Hmm. I don't know if they ran out of tents or not. Maybe George isn't buying tents now. I give you all brand new tents before, and now you just threw them all away. Huh? Oh, my baby, 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 baby. You want your Chili's baby back ribs? Good morning, Arizona. My condolences. Sorry for your loss. I don't know. I've never had them. You're welcome. I'm not a big rib fan. We got 2 racks of ribs out in the freezer right now. I'm not a rib fan. The chilies are too sweet, not enough meat or not enough smoke. Like I said, I don't know. I've never had them, but I've seen the commercial 10,000 times. Oh. Hmm. I got that Big Easy. I'd like to cook a ham in that Big Easy and try that. I mean, I did the turkey in it for Christmas or Thanksgiving. I can't remember when I did it, but one of them, and it was turned out excellent. It is a propane oilless um, turkey cooker. Um, it heats from the outside instead of putting it in oil. You put it inside a barrel. Okay, it's got its own little tub, and here I will. I'll put a link in real quick. Oh, the link's too big. This one's still too big. Anyways, it's called Big Easy. It's by Charbroil. I will just let me get off in this thing real quick. There, that's what it is right there. It's propane. Yep. It's propane. You can buy it. It just normally comes with just a basket and a screen on it, but you can buy some other stuff that goes with it. Or it comes with a pan and a basket, or a pan and the screen. That you can buy a basket to do other stuff with it. But that's what it is. You hook it up to a 20-pound tank, put your turkey in it, start her up, and it heats to 350 degrees in there. And it absolutely makes the most moist turkey you've ever seen. And you can cook a ham, you can cook anything in it, chickens, leg of lamb. You're welcome. It might be at New Orleans, might be a different one. I don't know. So, now you're hungry. I did. I did our turkey. I um, rubbed some seasoning all over the outside of it, underneath the skin. I put a couple of carrots and onions and apples in it, and then I stuck it upside down and cooked it. So all the carrots and onions on the inside would keep it moist, and that would all run through the meat and keep it all moist, and it was good. It took a little longer than deep frying. Deep frying is like 3 minutes a pound or something like that. It takes about 4.5 minutes a pound. And you can cook, I don't know, like a 14-pound bird or something in it. Maybe even bigger than that if you depends on how the bird looks. But it is awesome, isn't it? I bought I bought mine in an auction for $10. I wish I could find a couple more of them for that price. Because we usually go through two turkeys on the holidays, on Christmas and Thanksgiving. So it'd be nice to have two of those to cook two turkeys at one time. Our son, he wanted a deep fried turkey, and he said, "Can you do it?" I said, "Yeah, we can cook a deep fried turkey, but I'm not paying for the oil. If you want to cook a deep fried turkey, then you buy the oil." And I think he was regretting it after he did buy the oil because he tasted what that other turkey tasted like on the Big Easy, and he said, "Much better." I don't know why they don't sell rotisserie turkeys. They should. Hmm. Now mine doesn't have the basket in it to do a ham or anything, but um, I do have a wire platform that'll fit down there that you could actually set the ham on, and get yourself a hook. I do have a hook that is made for grabbing turkeys and stuff like that, so you could actually hook the ham or whatever. Or I should just buy the basket because I actually like the Big Easy. You can buy the basket and then you can buy other things. Like you can do meat skewers with it and everything else. You come back, did ya? Yeah. Oh, a pretty girl. Yes, you are. All she wants to do is be held today. Yeah, I gotta start doing some other videos instead of just live streaming. There you go. Into a lazy house cat. Yep. Oh, she earns her keep during the summer. She does not like anything in this house but her. So if a fly comes in the house, she's right in it. She'll chase that thing until she catches it. I've not seen a spider in the house since she's been in here. She doesn't like any other animals in here but her. You got that last commercial in? There you go. Yeah. You got to get them while I can get them. Somebody's got to make a living. Now, Robert, do you just want to be a house cat over at Kevin's house? Fat, she is a fat cat. Yeah. That would be a dream. Life is but a dream. Da-boo-da-doo-doo. You're a good old cat. Shouldn't say old because you're not that old. You're less than 2 years old. I swear every time she takes a nap, she gains 2 or 3 ounces and gets another inch longer, it looks like. That would have been interesting to watch. You ready, Pumpkin? All right, everybody. Time for me to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. And we will see you tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard if you're so inclined to join me. Shots, everybody. Shots. Have a blessed day, everybody. Take care.